here we go. Hey there, everybody. It's the Nasty One here, and welcome back to the next episode of the Freebooters franchise. We're at number 10, the sixth and final episode of today. Last episode, we took a hard loss to the Herbivores 5-4 as we rallied back, but just couldn't hold the lead as our bullpen blew the game late and allowed the Herbivores to sneak in right now as the 4th seed tentatively in the playoff hunt. They just outlast the Hawkhorns' final game, and they will be in. For our final regular season game here in the series, we are taking on the Wild Pigs on the road. Nothing in this game really to play for. We're just trying to get to 12-4, and the Wild Pigs are trying to finish at 500 on the season. On the mound for us will be our 4th pitcher, Malaya Ellison, 2-1 with a 1.93 ERA. And then left southpaw Ansel Caros will be on the hill for the Cruz. He'll be on the hill for the Pigs, 1-1 with a 2.70 ERA and a 1.15 whip. Lineup for us will be Burnett at third, Ho catching, Jennings in center, Lockton or at shortstop, Gray at first, straining DHing, Correa in right, Salmon at second, and Turnbull in left. Let's get it on as we head into the final regular season game of the series. Hard to believe it's come to this point, but here we are. We have played 160 regular season games. This is number 160. Hard to believe we made it this deep. Not to count the number of playoff series, I probably could do that for you, but I don't feel like doing that. We played nearly 200 games, basically. Hard to believe it's been this long. It's come this far. Here we go. Burnett, Ho, and Jennings up first for us as we take on Caruso. Here's Colton Burnett, third baseman, hitting .370 with 4 RBIs on the year. He'll lead us off. On the season for Caruso, he has made 3 starts on the year. He is 1-1 with a 2.70 ERA and a 1.15 whip. 6 earned runs given up in 20 innings. 16 hits surrendered with 4 homers. 1 complete game pitched. He has hit a batter, walked 7, and struck out 13. Batting average against is the lowest on the entire team at .216 currently. See how he does against us. Fastball in there for Burnett, 0-1. Up and in, heater misses, 1-1. Change at the knees, pulled foul, 1-2. Fastball down and in, dribbler to second. Easy play for Buffler. 1 down. Next up is catcher Efred Ho, hitting .304 on the year with 2 RBIs. That's a pitch active for him. Fastball up is fouled off, 0-1. Ball down is hit up the middle. Diving is Gaspar to make the stop. Fire to first. In time to get Ho 2 down. That'll bring up center fielder Nico Jennings, captain, hitting .449 with 2 homers and 16 RBIs on the year. Hitter up, ball 1. Change away outside, 2-0. Change away is a strike, 2-1. Fastball in, swung late, 2-2. Change away, pulled foul, 2-2. Fastball up and in, foul back, 2-2. Chase the curveball away, strike 3. First punch up for Caruso, and that's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom 1, Gaspar, Cracker, and Buffler do up against Ellison. Here's the shortstop Chimo Gaspar to lead off for the Pigs, hitting .140 on the year with 2 homers and 9 RBIs. Here's a look at Ellison's numbers on the season. Malaya comes into this start 2-1, 1.93 ERA and an 0.81 whip. 5 earned runs given up in 3 starts, totaling 23 in the 3rd innings. 16 hits surrendered, 2 home run balls, 3 walks, and she struck out 16 batters, batting average against .190 on the year. Fastball down on the way to Gaspar is a strike, 0-1. Here's the Wild Pigs lineup after Gaspar. It is left fielder Jack Cracker, then second baseman Huffley Buffler, catcher Becky Myers, first baseman Spanky Wagner, right fielder Dan Cervelos, former Freebooter, DH Turbo Miles, third baseman Run to third, and center fielder Howard DeJesus. 0-1 pitch coming is a curveball down in the way. Dribbler to third, Burnett charges, bare hands and fires, 1 down. Now they bring up left fielder Jack Cracker, hitting .279 with 2 homers and 7 RBIs on the year. Change it down in the way, called a strike, 0-1. Slider up, just inside, 1-1. Fastball down and in. Fouled off. 1-2. Curveball middle of the way. Lined in the second. Over Salmon's leap. That is a base hit. Gray gets it in quickly, and that'll be a 1-out single for Cracker. Brings up the second baseman, Huffley Buffler, hitting .236 with a homer and 4 RBIs. Curveball away. Outside, ball 1. Fastball down and in. Hit and run was on, but it's fouled off, 1-1. Slider middle in. Popped up by Buffler into shallow left, or out for it. Shortstop on the edge of the grass, now on the dirt. Makes the catch, 2 down. Cracker holds it first. That'll bring up catcher Becky Myers. Contact for his right-hander active for her. She is hitting a .158 with 1 homer and 8 RBIs on the year. First pitch slider up and in is inside. Ball 1. Fastball down and in. Line to third. Right to Burnett, and that ends the inning. 0 on the board for Ellison. To the second, we're scoreless. Orr, McFreddy, and Straining do up against Caruso. There's Aaliyah Orr, the shortstop, hitting .508 with 4 homers and 24 RBIs on the year. Currently locked in at the moment. Driven 3 runs last game. 3-0-4. 2 straight fastballs high from Caruso. 2-0 the count. Fastball away, caught the zone. 2-1. Slider low, 3-1. Curveball away is popped up into right field and shallow. Velos in, makes the catch, 1 down. That'll bring up first baseman Harsh McFreddy, hitting .394, 2 homers and 13 RBIs on the year. Fastball inside misses, 0-1. Fastball down in the way is low, 1-1. Slider middle plate, McFreddy gets under it and skies it to right center field. DeJesus caught off by Velos. Right fielder puts it away, 2 down. Next up will be the DH Elliott Straining. Sat out last game, hitting .250 with an RBI on the year. Fastball middle in, line to right field. Right to Velos, and that's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom 2 were scoreless. Wagner, Velos, and Miles do up against Ellison. Leading off the inning is Spanky Wagner, first baseman, hitting .308 with a homer and 5 RBIs on the year. First pitch curveball down and in is a strike, 0-1. Fastball down and away, lined in the left center field in the gap, and that's going to be an extra base hit for Wagner as a 1 hops to the wall. Janice gets it in, but it is a leadoff double. Leadoff man on for Velos. Right fielder hitting .347 with 3 homers and 6 RBIs. Velos missed the doubleheader earlier in the year against us as she was injured at the time. Slided down in the way, and the first pitch is outside, ball 1. Fastball down and in, misses, 2-0. Change it down and away, outside, 3-0. Composed activates for Ellison. Fastball inside, misses anyway, ball 4. First walk for Ellison, first and second, none down for DH Turbo Miles, hitting .318 with 4 RBIs on the year. Steeler active over there at first base for Velos. Slided down in the way, fouled off, 0-1. Change up and in is inside, ball 1. 1-1 the count. Fastball in there, fouled off, 1-2. Ball up and away. Swung through it, strike 3. Second punch out for Ellison, I think, today. Run down, and that'll bring up run to third. The third baseman hitting .214 with a homer and 8 RBIs. It's Ellison's first punch out of the day, actually, I think. Yep, it's her first. Slider down and away. Hit lined up the middle, that is a base hit. Jennings gets it in quickly, holding Wagner to third. Bases loaded with 1 down here for DeJesus. Center fielder hitting .319 with 7 RBIs on the year in the 9 slot. His fastball up and in, fools him as he cuts through it late, 0-1. Change it down and away, outside and low, 1-1. Ball down and in, caught a strike to the knees, 1-2. Fastball up and away, outside, high, 2-2. Slider middle away, grounded the second in the hole, Sam in the second 1. Or back to first late. It's fielder's choice ground out for DeJesus. Driving in a run, it's 1-0. 2 down runners at the corners for Gaspar, who's 0 for 1 today with the intense currently. Ball down in the way in the first pitch is grounded up the middle of the second. Salmon backhands it, fires the first in time, and that ends the inning. But the Pigs get 1 on the ground out by DeJesus. 1-0 the score to the third. Correa, Salmon, and Turnbull do up. Here's right fielder Dash Correa hitting .371 with 5 homers and 17 RBIs on the year. Cruz locked in after 2 scoreless as that slider's middle in for a strike, going 1. Change it down and in, pulled foul, 0-2 as Whiffer activates for Correa. Curveball down and in is inside, 1-2. Fastball away is dribbled to second, right at Buffler, easy play, 1 down. Next up is Salmon, the second baseman, hitting .339 with 8 RBIs on the year. Inside pitch active for Cole. Curveball down and in is low, ball 1. Fastball up and away is high, 2-0. Fastball low, 3-0. Fastball down the middle, fouled back, 3-1. Fastball down and in, swung late, full count. Curveball inside, misses, ball 4. First walk for Cruz today as Salmon reaches. 1 down runner at first for rookie left fielder Gideon Turnbull, who sat out last game to fix his mojo, hitting .431 with 2 homers and 15 RBIs. Fastball up and in is a called strike at the letters, 0-1. Pick off the first, nothing doing. Runner goes. Fastball up, high. Throw down is going to be low and late. 4th stolen base of the year for Salmon. He's 4 for 4. 1-1 the count to Turnbull. RBI chance for the rookie. Fastball up and away is high, 2-1. Change up outside, misses, 3-1. Fastball up and in, grounded up the middle. Diving is Gaspar to make the stop, will fire the first. 2 down as Salmon gets the third on the play. Cruz now locked in again, and that'll bring up Burnett. 0 for 1 day for the third baseman as he looks to drive in the run from third. Fastball in there at the letters, 0-1. Slided down in the way, line to third, right at Runda, and that ends the inning. Bottom 3, it's still 1-0. Cracker, Buffler, and Myers do up. Here's Jack Cracker, 1 for 1 today with a single. There's the curveball down in the way. Fouled off, 0-1. Fastball up and away. Line to short. Right to Orr, who makes the catch, 1 down. Got to bring up Buffler, second baseman, 0 for 1 today. Slider down in the way is outside, ball 1. Fastball down and in is low. Fouled off, 1-1. Ball up, fouled off, 1-2. Change up and in, inside and high, 2-2. Fastball up and away, chased at strike 3, second punch over Ellison, 2 down. Next up is Myers, 0 for 1 today. Fastball down and away is low, ball 1. Slider down and in, grounded up the middle. Salmon there backhands it, fires the first. 1-2-3 inning for Ellison. To the 4th, we're still down 1. Ho, Jennings, and Orr do up against Cruz. Here's Effort Ho, the catcher, 0 for 1 today. Fastball up and in is high, ball 1. Inside heater misses, 2-0. Fastball away, outside, 3-0. Curveball at the knees, lined in the left field. That is a base hit for Ho. First hit for Effort. He is 1 for 2 today. That'll bring up Jennings, who's 0 for 1 with the strikeout. Pick off the first, nothing doing. Slider in there at the knees, 0-1. Fastball chased it high, 0-2. Slider middle of the way, lined in the gap to left center field. That'll be extra bases for Jennings as that'll get all the way to the wall. DeJesus is going to get it in quickly as Ho rounds third to try and score. Relay throw is going to be late. It is an RBI double for Jennings as the captain ties this up at 1. That'll bring up Orr, rookie 0 for 1 today. RBI man active for her now. Fastball up, line down the right field line, just foul, 0-1. Fastball down and in is low, 1-1. Chased it in the dirt, Fastball up and in, chased it high, strike 3. Second punch out for Cruz. 2 down, and that'll bring up McFreddy. 0 for 1. Or 1 down, sorry. Change it down, pulled foul, 0 and 1. Slider down, dribbled in front of the plate. 0-2 to count. Chased it high, strike 3. Third punch out for Cruz. 2 down. Next up, straining, 0 for 1 today. Runner goes. Fastball down and in, fouled off, 0 and 1. Fastball high, 1 and 1. Fastball up and away for a strike. Throw down to third is late. Stolen base for Jennings. For the captain, that is his 7th stolen base of the year. He is now 7 for 9 on the year. 1-2 count the straining. Slider low, dribbled to second. Easy play for Buffler, and that'll end the inning. Game tied at 1-0 on the double by the captain, Nico Jennings. Bottom 4, Wagner, Balos, and Miles due up against Ellison. Here's Wagner, 1 for 1 today with the double. He later scored a run in the second inning. First pitch curveball, middle away. Outside, ball 1. Change it down and in. Inside, 2-0. Fastball out and away, outside, 3-0. Post activates for Ellison. Slider down and away is low, ball 4. Second walk for Malaya. Leadoff man on for the Pigs. Now to bring up Balos, who walked her first time up. Fastball middle away, lined in the right field. Correa going into the corner. Lays out, makes the nice catch, and he fires to first in time to double off Wagner. Nice play, Rook. Or sophomore, I should say. 2 down, and then to bring up Miles, 0 for 1 today. He single-handedly just saved a run. Ball down and away, low, ball 1. Slider middle in, grounded to first. Freddie backhands, flips to Ellison in. Would have been in time, but she drops it. Error on the pitcher, E1. Miles reaches to extend the inning for third, who's 1 for 1 with a single. Pick off first, nothing doing. A Steelers active over there for Miles. First pitch fastball up and away is a ball, 1-0. Change it down and in, fouled off, 1 and 1. Pick off first, nothing doing. Curveball middle away is chased outside, 1 and 2. Slider middle in, fouled off by third, 1 and 2. Fastball up and away, chased it, strike 3. Third punch up for Ellison, and that ends the inning. To the 5th, it's 1-1. Correa, Salmon, and Turnbull due up. There's Correa, the right fielder, 0 for 1 today. Fastball in there for a strike, 0 and 1. Curveball to knees, lined in the center, base hit for Correa, he's 1 for 2. Puts the leadoff man on in the 5th for the Freebooters with Steeler. Now to bring up Salmon, who walked his first time up. Fastball middle in is a strike, 0 and 1. Curveball middle away, dribbled to short. Fastball flips the second one. Buffalo to first, late, fielder's choice. Next up, Turnbull, 0 for 1 today. Change up away, misses, ball 1. Curveball down in the way, skied into center field. This will be an easy play out there for DeJesus. 2 down. That brings up Burnett, 0 for 2 today. Runner goes on the first pitch. Fastball in there for a strike. Throw down is late. Stolen base for Salmon. Salmon's 4th attempt to steal this year. He's now 4 for 4. Or 5th maybe. He's second attempt today. He's 2 for 2 today. 5 for 5 on the season. 0-1 the count to Burnett. Fastball always fouled off, 0 and 2. Fastball's fouled off, 0 and 2. Curveball inside misses, ball 1. Curveball away, line to short, right at Gaspar, and that ends the inning. Bottom 5, we're tied at 1 still. DeJesus, Gaspar, and Cracker do up against Ellison. Hey, Hoon, yeah. I feel bad because the doubleheader last night didn't record properly, and I'm going on vacation, so Got to get these episodes out for you guys. Going to get them uploaded, and then when I come back from vacation next week, we will do the playoffs. Yeah, I can catch you up once we, real quick. To Jesus ahead 2-0 the count to Ellison. Right now, we're currently 11-5. Or no, 11-4. Fastball up and in is a strike, 3-1. Slider down and in, ground and then hold the first pass, McFreddy, that's a base hit. There he gets it in, and that is late. Yes, we have clinched the playoffs. We are the number 1 seed. We are 11-5, or 11-4. We just lost last game to the Herbivores, which has put them in as the 4 seed, as they're at 9-7 with a tiebreaker over the Sirloins and the Sandcats. Right now, the Moonstar sit as the 3 seed, and the Blowfish have clinched the 2 seed. They're at 10-6. Wild Pigs, they're at 7-8. They have no chance of making it. They're just trying to get to 500. Hot Corners are the only team that has a chance to get in. They need to win by 10 runs over the last place Moose to get in, because they're sitting at 8-7. But yeah, we've rattled off, I think in these 5 games, we have lost 2 and won 3 of them, so we're sitting pretty good right about now. Ball down in the way is low to Gaspar, ball 1. Fastball middle of the plate. That is crushed to right field by Gaspar. That is going to be in the seats. That is a home run. 3rd of the year for Gaspar, and that breaks the tie. It is 3-1 Pigs. Here's Cracker, 1 for 2 with a single today. Slider down and in. Check swing strike, 0-1. Fastball away, check swing strike, 0-2. Curveball down in the way, outside, or change up, 1-2. Curveball up and in, fouled off, 1-2. Fastball down and in. Cracker grounds that to second up the middle. Sam on the backhand at the first, 1 down. Another interesting thing you missed, Hoon, is that Janice Barry, our rookie, she's thrown 2 consecutive complete game shutouts to end her season. She finished at 4-0. Rookie has an ERA at 1.17. She's a serious contender for MVP and possible Rookie of the Year candidate as well. Curveball in there high to Buffalo, ball 1. Fastball down in the way is a strike, 1-1. Down and in. Fouled off, 1-2. Slider up and away. Chased at strike 3. Punch out for Ellison, her 2nd out of the inning, and I think it's her 5th punch out today. Myers 0 for 2. It's their 4th punch out today. Okay. Fastball down and in is low. Ball 1. Change it down in the way is fouled off. 1-1 the count. Ball down and in. Fouled off. 1-2. Slider down in the way. Dribbled foul. Still 1-2. Fastball up and in is inside. 2-2. Change up and away, chased at strike 3. 3rd punch out for Ellis, 5th punch out for Ellison today, as that ends the inning. But a 2-run bomb by Gaspar breaks the tie as the Pigs take the lead 3-1 to the 6th. Ho, Jennings and Orr do up. Yeah, they stepped up big. Here's Ho, 1 for 2 with a single. Fastball in the dirt from Cruz, ball 1. Now locked in again. Heater in there at the letters, 1-1. Fastball up, line to short. 1 hopper to Gaspar. He'll make the stop. 1 down. Next up is Jennings, 1 for 2 with an RBI double today. Fastball low, ball 1. Fastball up and away, check swing, 2-0. Change it foul off, 2-1. Fastball up, lined in the hole to short, past Gaspar's dive. That is a base hit for Jennings. He was 2 for 3.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 40.
Puts him on with 1 down for Orr, who's 0 for 2. Struck out swinger last time up. Fastball up and in is high, ball 1. Curveball hangs, lined up the middle for Orr, and that is a base hit. 1st and 2nd now with 1 down. That's going to bring up McFreddy, who's 0 for 2 intense. Struck out swinging his last time up as well. Change up away is a strike called, 0-1. Fastball down in the way is low, 1-1. Fastball middle of the plate, skied by McFreddy into right field. Velos there for it. Makes the catch, 2 down. First and second, 2 down for Straining. 0 for 2 day for the DH. Looking to turn his luck around. Fastball up, swung late, 0-1. I don't know what I'm swinging at. Pick off the second, nothing doing. Outside heater misses, 1-1. Slider middle of the plate, line to left center field. That will hang up though for DeJesus, and that ends the inning. As Straining's bad luck continues here in his second year. Bottom 6, it's still 3-1. Wagner, Velos, and Miles due up. There's Wagner, 1 for 1 with a double and a walk last time up. First pitch change up down and in. Low, ball 1. Fastball down and the way is outside, 2-0. Slide it down and in. Low, 3-0. The ball in there, hard up the first base line. That is a fair ball. Into the corner it goes. Correa gets it in, but that's going to be another double for Wagner. He's 2 for 2. Bring up Velos. Fastball to Ease is a strike, going 1. Ball away. Line in the center. That's right to Jennings. 1 down. Next up is Miles, 0 for 2 today. Call strike coming 1. Ball middle in, line to left field. Trimble gets it in on the single. Runners at the corners. Runner goes to second. Good heads up play there. Scoring position for third. 1 for 2 today with a single. Slider play, hit the first. McFreddy takes it to first. 2 down, run scores on the ground out though. 4-1. Next up to Jesus, 1 for 2 with an RBI single. Fastball away is outside. Ball 1. Change it down and in. Low, 2-0. The ball away, chased it, 2-1. Fastball up and in, chased it, 2-2. Slide it down and in, grounded up the middle. Sam dives out of his reach, that's a base hit. RBI single for DeJesus again, it is 5-1. As Ellison just can't get out of her own way. Next up, Gaspar, 1 for 3 with a 2-run homer last time up. Fastball down, lined up the middle, another base hit. Jennings gets it into third, runner coming in, makes the throw safely. 2 down runners at the corners for Cracker, 1 for 3 with a single. And that's going to do it for Ellison, who's rattled. She exits after giving up 9 hits, 2 walks, and 5 earned runs, responsible for the runners on base, as we're probably going to lose this regular season finale as well. Coming out of the bullpen is going to be long reliever Violent Combs to try and keep us in the game. 2 down, 1 for 3 with a single. 3 down, 1 for 3 with a single. 2 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 down, 1 for 3 with a single. Combs has no record on the year with a 1.13 ERA and a 0.88 whip. 1 earned run given up in 4 appearances, totaling 8 innings. 7 hits given up with 8 strikeouts, batting average against .226 on the year for Violet. She'll be facing Cracker here to start her appearance. Fastball up and away on the first pitch is a strike, 0-1. Change it down and away, fouled off, 0-2. Slider down and in. Dribbler in the hole to short or charges, fires to first. In time to end the inning, but the Pigs get 2 more runs as they extend their lead to 4. Instead of 7th, it's 5-1. Correa, Salmon, and Turnbull do up against Caruso. Here's Correa, 1 for 2 with a single. Change but away, misses, ball 1. Fastball up and in is fouled back, 1-1. Chase to change up outside, 1-2 as Whiffer activates. Curveball middle in, hitting the hole. Seeing eye single for Correa as it's into left field. Second hit for him, he's 2 for 3. Picks up Salmon, who's 0 for 1 with the walk. Grounded out his last time up. Fastball high, ball 1. Pick off first, nothing doing. Runner goes. Fastball up, taken for a strike. Throw down is into center field as Correa's going to move up to third on the errant throw. 7th steal of the year for Correa, I believe. As his 8th, actually. He is 8 for 8 on the year. 1-1 the count to Salmon. Fastball up, hard arc grounded to short. RBI grounded for Cole, it's 5-2. Next up is Turnbull, 0 for 2 today. Cruz done here after 6 1/3 as he's got a quality start. Beefy coming out of the bullpen to replace him. Cruz goes 6 1/3. He gives up 2 earned runs on 6 hits, and I believe he walked 1 batter. Relieving him is going to be Ariel Beefy, a former freebooter. Beefy 2-0 on the year with a 3.93 ERA and a 1.09 whip. In 11 appearances, she's given up 8 earned runs in 18 1/3 innings. 17 hits surrendered, 4 of them homers. She has walked 3 and struck out 14. Batting average against .243 on the year. Change up away, misses to Turnbull, ball 1. Change up low, 2-0. Fastball high, 3-0 the count to Gideon. Slider inside, misses, ball 4. That is a 4-pitch walk. First today for Beefy. Turnbull on with 1 down for Burnett, who's 0 for 3 at the top of the lineup. Change up inside, fastball inside, misses, ball 1. Slider inside, 2-0. Runner goes, curveball hangs, called a strike, throw down is late. Stolen base for Gideon, I believe that's his first of the year. It is in fact, he is 1 for 1. 2 on the count to Colton. Heater up and in, misses, 3-1. Fastball at the knees, swung late, full count. Came in active for Beefy. Fastball in there, hitting the center field, that is base hit. Rounding third is Turnbull, who'll draw the throw and a hold at third. Runners at the corners with 1 down. That'll bring up Ho, the catcher, 1 for 3 with a single. Runner goes at first. Curveball away, misses, ball 1. Throw down is late, stolen base for Burnett. Where's Colton? There he is, he's at the top. Third stolen base of the year for Colton, he is 3 for 4. Runners at second and third with 1 down with a 1-0 count to Ho. Fastball up and in, line to short. Second, right at Buffalo, 2 down. So that'll put all the pressure on Jennings, who's 2 for 3 with a double, single, and an RBI today. Captain looking to come through big. Change up away, misses, ball 1. Inside heater, misses, 2-0. Change up low, 3-0. Slider away, ball 4. Second walk for Beefy as Jennings will reach base. Base is loaded for Orr. Rookie 1 for 3 with a single. RBI man and loud and proud here. Locked in, bases juiced. Big spot for the rookie. Let's see what she does. Curveball hangs, lined into right center field. That is down for a base hit. 2 runs will score easily on the single. It is going to be a 5-4 game as runners are at the corners and Orr comes through big. Now at 26 RBIs on the season, leading the team. McFreddy due up next is 0 for 3 intense. Good pinch hit for him. But Rodriguez is also tense, so not doing much better. She does have the trade active, though, which is tempting. Still. Who's the better consistent hitter this year? McFreddy 394, Rodriguez 471. Rodriguez was hurt. McFreddy has played in every game this year. RBI totals 13 and 12. 2 homers for McFreddy, 4 for Rodriguez. He has more hits than her as well. I'm going to stick with McFreddy on this one. I'm going with my gut. See if he can come through for him. As Beefy is tense. So is McFreddy. Change up at the knees, 0-1. Slider outside, 1-1. Slider inside, 2-1. Slider middle in. Nails Beefy right in the face, and McFreddy's going to get an infield single. We're tied at 5. I knew going with my gut was a good idea. It's all over now, you're right. Straining due up is over 3, and Beefy is done after the line drive to the face. Coming out of the bullpen is Kendrick Kerr, the veteran. Kerr on the year is 1-0 with a 4.86 ERA and a 1.26 WHIP. 9 earned runs given up in 10 appearances. 16 2/3 innings pitched. 19 hits surrendered. 5 of them homers. She has hit a batter, walked 2, and struck out 15. Batting average against 284 on the year. She will face Straining, who's over 3. Curveball inside, misses, ball 1. Curveball at the knees is skied into left field. This should end the inning as it's right to the left fielder. Cracker makes the catch, and that does end the inning. But the Freebooters strike for 4 as we tie the game up at 5. Bottom 7, Buffler, Myers, and Wagner do up against Combs, who's now the pitcher of record against Kerr. There's Buffler over 3 today in tense. Slider down and away. Called a strike, 0-1. Curveball down and away. Dribbled in front of the plate. Fouled off, 0-2. Change up and in. Fouled off, 0-2. Fastball down and in. Dribbled to short. 4 charges, bare hands and fires. 1 down. Next up is Myers, over 3 in tense. Shh, it's okay, bud. Fastball outside, misses, ball 1. Change it down and in, out in front of it, 1-1. Ball down and away, ground it to first. McFreddy there for it, makes the stop, 1-2 down. It's gonna bring up Wagner, 2 for 2, 2 doubles and a walk. He's locked in. Change it down and away is low, ball 1. Ball down and in is low, 2-0. Fastball down and in is low, 3-0. Right in the middle of the leg, grounded up the middle. Liner from Wagner, he's 3 for 3. Keeps the inning alive for Velos, 0 for 2 with the walk. Fastball down and in, runner goes, throw down by Ho. Just late. 1-0 count. Ball down and away. Driven into right center field, hit pretty well by Velos. Correa to the warning track, makes the catch, and that ends the inning. To the 8th, we're still tied at 5. Correa, Salmon, and Turnbull do up. There's Correa, 2 for 3 with 2 singles today. Curveball in there for a strike, 0-1. Curveball in there for a strike, 0-2 as Whiffer and K-Dot activate. Chase the fastball high, dribble it at first. Wagner makes it himself, 1 down. Kerr now locked in, and that'll bring up Salmon over 2 with a walk and an RBI. Fastball low, ball 1. Slider middle of the way, driven by Salmon into left center field. He got all of that one. Cannonball coming at you as it's a home run for the Fishman, his first of the year. He waited till the final game of the regular season, but he got one over the wall. That breaks the tie. It's 6-5 Freebooters. Sal money, baby. Next up is Turnbull 0 for 2 with a walk. Heater up and in, misses. Ball 1. Slider dribbled to second. Buffler flips it to first. 2 down. Next up is Burnett 1 for 4 with a single. Fastball up and in is a strike. 0-1. Fastball up and in. Swung late. 0-2. K-Dot active now. Fastball away is popped up by Burnett to left field and shallow. Cracker in is caught off by Gaspar, the shortstop, who'll make the catch, and that ends the inning. That was a big bomb, all right. Bottom 8, Miles third, and DeJesus due up against Combs. There's Miles, 1 for 3 with a double last time up. First pitch curveball at the knees, called a strike, 0-1. Fastball up and in, fools him, 0-2 the count. Change it middle away, fouled off, 0-2 the count. Slider middle in, popped up to first base, McFreddy there for it, foul ball. Fastball up and away, lined on the ground to second, right at Salmon, 1 down. Next up is third, 1 for 3 with an RBI single last time up. Or RBI ground out last time up, that's right. Slider away, check swing strike, 0-1. Change up and away, outside, 1-1. Fastball middle in, caught a strike, 1-2. Curveball up and in, fouled off, 1-2. Fastball down and away, called strike 3, punch up for Combs, her first, 2 down. Next up to Jesus, 2 for 3 with 2 singles and 2 RBIs. Is that be a pinch hitter coming up for him? It is backup catcher Count Heath, who is locked in. 316, 4 homers and 10 RBIs for the count. First pitch fastball middle into him is a strike, 0-1. Change him down and away, outside, 1-1. Ball down and in, low, 2-1. Fastball up and away, fools him, strike 2. Slider up and in, chased it inside, strike 3. Heath retires the pinch hitter on a strikeout. Or Combs does it. Back-to-back Ks to end the inning as we head to the 9th. We're still up 1. Ho, Jennings, and Orr look to add some insurance. There's Ho, catcher 1 for 4 with a single. Heath will exit as Rolf Borgner, the outfielder, will take up duties in center field. Fastball middle in for a strike, 0-1. Fastball up and in, bloop to left shortstop, right to Gaspar, 1 down. Next up Jennings, 2 for 3. Walked his last time up, he's also doubled and singled, driving in a run. Fastball up, chased it late, 0-1. Fastball up and in, grounded to short, right at Gaspar, 2 down. Next up Orr, 2 for 4 with a 2 RBI single last time up. Fastball up, chased it high, 0-1. Chased it high again, 0-2. Fastball up and away, fouled off, still 0-2. Curveball middle away, bloop to center field. That hangs up for Borgner, though, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 for Kerr in the 9th. Bottom half we go. Gaspar, Cracker, and Buffler due up. There's Gaspar, 2 for 4. Homer single and 2 RBIs today. First pitch curveball down and in. Low, ball 1. Fastball down and away. Fouled off, 1-1. Change it up. Taken high, 2-1. Slider down and in. Dribbler to first. McFreddy there. Takes it himself, 1 down. Combs now locked in, and that'll bring up Cracker, 1 for 4 with a single. Slider down and in. Fouled off hard, 0-1. Change it down. Hit up the middle on the ground. That is a base hit past the diving Orr. Cracker on with 1 down as the tying run, as that brings the go-ahead run to the plate. There's Huffley Buffler 0 for 4 and tenths. Combs is done after giving up that hit, as she is pretty gassed here. Good effort from Violet, though. Coming out of the bullpen is going to be Mario Clark, the rookie right-hander mop-up man. We're going to give him the save opportunity. No record on the year for Clark, a 2 ERA with a 1.67 whip. In his 4 appearances, he's given up 2 earned runs, 1 save recorded as he's pitched 9 innings, 13 hits surrendered, 1 home run ball, 2 walks, and he has struck out 6. Batting average against .342 on the year. Bit of a risky move, but I'm willing to go with it. First pitch cutter down and away from Clark is low, ball 1. Fastball down, lined in the center field, that is base hit. And he gets it in quickly. Winning run at first with 1 down. There's Myers 0 for 4. RBI and inactive for the catcher. Change up middle inside, 1-0. Fastball down and away, grounded hard to first. McFreddy dives, cuts it off, fires the second one. 4 to Salmon covering, and that's a double play, and Clark gets the save as the Freebooters get the win, 6-5, and they curse the Wild Pigs to a 7-9 finish. We'll finish at 12-4 once again. Good rally late to come back. That makes us feel better after that Herbisaur's gaffe last episode. I feel a little bit better now. Hits today for everybody except Straining and Turnbull. 2 home run today for Salmon, also an RBI groundout. McFreddy, a RBI single. 2 RBI single for Orr, RBI double for Jennings. And on the other side, hitless today for the Pigs were Myers, Velos, and Heath, as well as Borgener, who didn't get to bat. 2 RBIs for DeJesus on 2 singles, RBI groundout for run to third, and 2 RBIs on a home run by Gaspar. Thank you. Very good win. Very clutch win for us. Ellison, 5 2/3, no decision, 9 hits, 5 earned runs, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts, a home run. Violet Combs, 2 2/3 out of the pen, 2 hits, 2 strikeouts. She gets the win, improving to 1-0 on the year. And Mario Clark gets his second save as the rookie goes 2/3 of an inning, giving up a hit. On the other side, Caruso, 6 1/3 innings. Quality start for him, 6 hits, 2 earned runs, a walk, 3 strikeouts. He stays at 1-1. Beefy, a third of an inning, gives up 3 hits, 3 earned runs, 2 walks, and an injury on a line drive to the face to end her year. And then Kerr takes the loss, 2 1/3 innings, 1 hit, 1 earned run on the home run ball by the Fishman, Cole Salmon. She falls to 1-1 to end her season. Player of the game is Spanky Wagner, who was a perfect 3 for 3 with a walk. Cole Salmon was the runner-up with the go-ahead home run late, driving in 2 runs total today and stealing 2 bases. And then Gaspar, the third-place finisher, with the 2-run homer. And now we'll do it for the regular season. Final regular season is in the books as we finish at 12-4. Alrighty, just 2 games to sim here. Looking around the league. Sirloin signed Taylor McWales to release their Neverwalker. Malay Ellison +2 contact. Pitcher. Sirloin signed Whopper batsman as they cut Stump Pitts, our former captain. Lapata loses 7 junk, not ideal right before the playoffs as he's down to a B-. Probably going to let him go then. Sandcat signed Walt Huckster as they replace K. Frequent. Dion Base goes to the Nemesis, cutting Henry Hamster. Okay, alright. Alright, let's look into doing this real quick. So is there anyone who I don't think needs to be on the playoff roster? Honestly, Straining, because of just how unlucky he is a big candidate to get cut. Other than that, offensively, maybe Fiducci. I don't see anyone else that needs to be cut right now. Everyone else hit pretty well during the season. Pitching, our starters are solid, although Lafayette fell off hard late in the season. Ellison fell off hard late as well. Muddy Water, he had a rough year total. Barry was really the only starter who did really, really well all season, so she's a lock. I guess I'm going to keep Ellison. Technically, she had the next best statistical season. We're just going to keep the starters all together. I don't think there are any good starters out there anyway. Relievers, this is where the mess is. Mario Clark is a candidate to get cut, even though he pitched really well in the regular season. And Chico Lapata, he just regressed right before the end of the year, so he's not exactly a great option to have. Elliot Rums had a horrible year all told. Combs was actually our best reliever all season, so this is tough. Okay. stuff in the pitching side of things. There are actually some good starters, but like none of them are affordable, so probably can't get any of them. The relievers. Could get Ray Merritt, left-hand specialist. We could bring him in to replace Clark. Or we could bring him in to replace Lapata, which would put a lefty back in the bullpen. He's not as good as Lapata, though, so that's a risk. How do I want to do this? Oh, I don't want Zilla, I don't want Brownpole, and I can't afford any of the starters. Let's take them off. Can't afford Spectaculo, can't afford Lupinovich, can't afford D. Can't afford Rubenstein. Merritt is the only affordable reliever I can get that is like any semblance of good. Heater and Chambo are mop-up caliber, and so is Commonly, and I would much rather keep Clark between all three of them and him. The only question is, do I want Lapata or do I want Merritt? Statistically speaking, Lapata is the better player, and he is a closer. And we really don't need to free up cap this late in the year, so I guess we'll just stick with the bullpen as it is. A little messy, but I guess we'll work with it. And then for offense, we're not getting Ocean, we're not getting Song, we're not getting Painter. DP Turner is a candidate, but he is a little bit too expensive for my liking. So he is like a last resort kind of thing. Don't need a third baseman, so I'm going to get rid of Liner and Handshake, as well as, well, Fielder might actually work. He's actually cheaper than Straining. Better speed, better fielding, or better arm. Worse fielder, worse hitter as well. Straining didn't hit all that well in the regular season to begin with. Jock Sport's way too expensive, can't afford him or Bunterson. Nora Holmes is an option. We might be able to get her. We don't need an outfielder, so I'm not going to cut Peichel. Not going to get Stevens or Leonard or Hobbs or Armhorn. None of these guys. Okay. So it comes down to Holmes, who's a utility player. Compared to Straining, weaker hitter, better speed, better arm, a little bit more expensive. Yeah, there's a little bit cheaper. Better speed, better arm, weaker everything else. Probably not worth it. I think we might just stick with Straining. Can't afford Turner. Yeah, we're just going to stick with him. I mean, we might as well at this point. We won't make any changes. We'll just keep the roster the way it is. Alright, let's take a look here. Sit through the last two games of the season to determine the final playoff slots. Wide Loads need the win. And they're going to get it as they win 7-5. And the Moose upset the Hot Corners 6-0, knocking the Hot Corners officially out of the playoffs. So for our half, we are the number 1 seed at 12-4. Blowfish are the 2 at 10-6. Moonstars will be the 3 at 9-7, and we will face the Herbisaurs in round 1, who are the 4 seed at 9-7, with that last-ditch effort win over us in their final game. Yikes! I did not want a division rival in the first round. And on the other side, Overdogs at the number 1 seed at 11-5. B-Wolves number 2 at 10-6. 3 seed will go to the Platypi at 9-7 with a plus 25 run differential. And the Wide Loads with that last ditch win, they will edge out the Jacks with a plus 13 run differential to the negative 12, as they will knock them out of the playoffs. So last year's champions will not be in it. Oh no, the Moose won last year, that's right. Did the Moose win last year? I think they did. I can look real quick. No, it was the Jacks, yeah. Moose was the year before that. Okay, back to us. Let's look at the league leaders here and see how everything stacked out. Did we have a Triple Crown winner this year? I don't think we did. MVP is Janice Barry, which means she is also Rookie of the Year as she edges out Aaliyah Orr with a 1.17 ERA and a 4-0 record with 2 complete game shutouts, 30.2 innings pitched, 26 strikeouts, 0.95 whip, and a 2.35 batting average against. She edges out Aaliyah Orr and Nico Jennings, her 2 teammates, for MVP. And Correa finishes 6th in the voting as well. Wow. Congrats, Barry. Shame it's only your first year. Can you imagine if Barry and Orr were on this team at the beginning? How much better we would have been? Good God. That's terrifying. Anyway, Orr wins the batting title at 500. Aiden Vaughn leads the league in home runs, and Aaliyah Orr also led the league in RBIs. She finishes tied for 7th in home run, tied for 8th in home runs with 4. Correa was the league team leader with 5. He finishes tied for 5th. On base percentage, Orr edges out Rodriguez and Jennings. Rodriguez is 2nd in slugging, followed by Orr in 3rd, Correa in 4th, and Jennings in 6th. Orr leads in on base and slugging, followed by Rodriguez and Jennings in 4th, with Correa in 5th. Orr leads the league in hits. Jennings finishes tied for 2nd, McFreddy in 4th, and Correa and Turnbull tied for 7th. Extra base hits, Correa tied for the league lead with 13, followed by Jennings in 4th by himself with 12. Jennings most runs scored in the league, followed by Correa 2nd or in 4th. Correa tied for 2nd in stolen bases, Jennings tied for 4th in stolen bases, and Salmon tied for 6th in stolen bases. Nobody in the caught stealing department. Janice Barry was the only pitcher in the league to get all 4 wins. She also finishes 2nd in earned run average behind Lou DeBaziz, who had a perfect ERA. Don't know how many games he pitched, but I'll need to check that. None of our guys got enough saves to be in the hunt for the saves leader. Persimmon Farmer, our old closer, wins it for the Bee-Wolves, and she will be in the playoffs. Whip, Janice Barry finishes in 8th place for Whip at an 0.95. No one in the batting average against category. And Barry finishes tied for 5th in strikeouts. Not bad. Barry was 1st in walks per 9 inning. Lafayette was 10th. Barry led the league in strikeout to walk ratio, and Lafayette was tied for 6th. Not bad. Alrighty, so there it is. Janice Barry is the league MVP and also the Rookie of the Year. Let us advance here into the playoffs, and that will be where we pick it up next time out. I didn't even do player development because, you know what, there weren't any good ones out there, so let's just go in here and have a good time, alright? This is what we're here for. Development kind of doesn't matter because, well, it's the last year. Alrighty, so here's the bracket officially. You got the Herbs, Blowfish have the Stars, Platypi have the Bee-Wolves, and Overdogs have the Wide Loads. Alrighty, that's going to do it for this episode, guys. We will do all the lineup stuff and everything else next time out as we kick off the first round of the playoffs when we get back from vacation. So I'm going to work on getting these edited and uploaded for the days that I am away. We should have episodes up until next Wednesday if I did my math correctly. Yes, Noelle did have a very good season. I didn't even notice that. She was up there. But yeah, so that's going to do it for this episode. We finished regular season 12-4, win the division, win the number 1 seed, have a pitcher win MVP and Rookie of the Year in the same season. We had the 2nd and 3rd place finishers in MVP voting as well. So very dominant year for our team. Our regular season model worked. Let's see if it translates well to the postseason, as we have to get through 3 more series here to get our 4th and final title here in the series. If you made it this deep in the video, guys, thank you so much. Hopefully you enjoyed the content, and I will catch you all next time when we kick off the final playoffs in the series. Until next time, this is the Nasty One, signing off.